So in this video, we'll quickly discuss about risk management. The risk management is the key to becoming a successful trader. One of the main quotes that Ricky Gutierrez says is, "Our job is not to avoid risk, our job is to manage risk." I do recommend checking him out. I will link his channel in the description section to go check him out. Best trader out there. He's actually very successful as well, so I do recommend checking him out. So what is risk management? Risk management is basically making sure that your account doesn't go broke. It means taking trades with an appropriate amount of risk and an appropriate amount of return. As we know, there's a thing called risk to reward. What is risk to reward? So let's say the risk to reward is 1 to 3. That basically means for every dollar that is risked, you can make a $3 return. So how does that work out? I'll show you in an example in the background. So give me 1 second. So yeah, let's just go through a typical risk to reward scenario. So we can see that this is a level of support, and this is a level of resistance. So you see here it says risk reward ratio is 4.39. That means the maximum downside that this trade can go is 3.11%, whereas the maximum gain that you can make on this trade is 13.67. So 13.67 divided by 3.11 is 4.39. So that is basically what risk to reward means. One of the best trades that I do recommend that you guys take is at least a trade with 2 to 1 risk to reward ratio, which means for every dollar you have risked, you can at least make $2 back. There are multiple trades, multiple opportunities where you can take trades which are 2 for 1, which is 2 reward, 1 risk, or even more than that. You can take 3 to 1, 5 to 1, 10 to 1, completely up to you. Those opportunities are out there. You can simply take them. I'll give you an example of a trade with a very good risk to reward ratio. So we can clearly see that this has been an area of support, and once support is broken, it can easily turn into resistance. We all know that. I've explained this multiple times as well. So here, let's say we did get in this area of support, which has been support, can turn into resistance, as you can see here. So if you did get in there, you could have basically traded that until it gave us a good return. So that risk to reward ratio was 6.96. It's out there. You can basically find multiple opportunities with a good risk to reward ratio. Why I recommend trading with a higher risk to reward ratio is so that you don't blow up your account. So I'll give you an example. You take trades with a 10 to 1 ratio, so 10 reward, 1 risk. So let's say you traded 10 times, you lost 9 times. So you've taken 10 trades, lost 9 trades, and let's say your portfolio is $100. Just $100, not too much, not too less, $100. So you basically risk 1% every time you traded. So you've lost 9 trades, meaning you've lost 9%. So you've lost $9, and that one time you win. So one time you won, so you've got a 10% return. So you've made $10, lost 9. You'll be in a net position of $1. This is why we recommend a high risk to reward ratio. It doesn't have to be 10 to 1. It can be 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1, completely up to you. But it shouldn't be where you risk $1 to make 5 cents or 50 cents. So it shouldn't be risk is 2, reward is 1. It shouldn't be that way. The reward should always be higher than the risk. And as traders, like Ricky said, our job is not to avoid risk. Risk is always there. Our job is to manage it. A lot of people view trading as a very risky thing. The only reason they don't view this as a very good opportunity is because they do not know how to manage risk. There's multiple YouTubers out there teaching you how you can manage risk. There's multiple traders, there's multiple books on it, there's multiple articles. It's simply out there for free for you to learn. And even I'm basically telling you about risk to reward ratios and why it is important. What I recommend is do not risk more than 1 to 2% of your portfolio on one trade, because let's say it goes wrong and you basically have not put a stop loss, or you've risked a lot of money. you could end up blowing up your account, which basically most traders do when they're starting out, but eventually they do learn. So what I'm trying to do here is basically trying to get you to avoid the mistakes that I did. I've lost a bit of money. So one of the examples that I can give you is I invested in some shit coin. I don't even know what it was. I probably still have them. It's still out there, but I've basically lost $8,000. Like that was my full position size. I've lost basically all of that. If I had proper risk management, I would have basically at least sold it when it was 50% down. I would have at least had 4,000 instead of having zero. So this is why we need risk management. It is very, very critical. It's very critical. Put your stop losses in. Never, never avoid just ignoring your stop loss. Always put a stop loss in. Always update your stop loss when it's trade. So you can either put in a trading stop loss or you can update your stop loss yourself. One of the two. Put a stop loss always, and also take trades that make sense. Do not risk a lot of money for basically some trade that you think is going to happen. Your opinion is actually irrelevant. My opinion is irrelevant. The market does what it wants to. Our job is to surf with the waves, not against the waves. So always have proper risk management. Always take trades which doesn't risk a lot of money from your portfolio. Let's say you put in $100 trade and your total portfolio size is 200. You don't have a stop loss. Your risk is 50%. You could lose $100. It could happen. So you could, or what you can do is you can put a stop loss at 5%. So basically you risk $5 and your potential return is 10. Made a lot of mistakes. I'm talking out of experience. So do not make this dumb mistake. Do not overly risk your position size trying to make a bit of money. Be careful. It's basically very easy to make money. You just gotta be a disciplined trader. You gotta build your discipline. It'll take time, but I'm pretty sure if you get started, if you keep continuing, you're gonna learn. There's no way that you can fail if you have proper discipline. So yeah, I will leave it there. Hope you guys got something out of this. Like and subscribe, and yeah, we'll see you in the future. See you.